Shalom, back with part 4, all right, that he should smite the nations. All right, and that's where we're at verse 15 here. We started off at verse 11 when we started the lesson, all right. So, and out of his mouth goeth the sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. I've given you some precepts already on that, all right. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, right? Give you some precepts for that. We'll take you to that. All right. And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness of his wrath, right? Of the Almighty God power, right? And again, I've already taken you to Isaiah 63, all right? Which again, this links up with that, all right? I gave it to you earlier. So anyway, let's deal with this. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. I can take you to 2 precepts. I'll take you to one. One you can read in Psalms, the 2nd chapter, verses 8 to 10. Ask me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and thou shalt rule them with a rod of iron. But instead, let's jump and take you to Psalms, the 2nd chapter, verse 26 to 28. Let's do that. Give me a minute. So here we are here, Revelations 2, 26 to 28, right? And he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, right? And another word for overcome is what? To endure, right? To him will I give power over the nations. You see that? So again, that's similar to another precept. He that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved. All right? And again, that's not talking about the whole world. That's not talking about all 18 nations. That's talking about Israelites. That's who this is for. When you see we, thee, us, okay, all right, it's talking to Israelites, in particular who the elect of Israel, because they're the only ones who are going to get the understanding, all right? And that's who this book is for. This is not a universal book, people, all right? Contrary to their deceptions and their lies, this is not a universal book. Catholicism means universal. This book is not universal. This book is for the Israelites, okay? For the Israelites only, okay? Now, and in particular who? The elect of Israel. All right, so verse 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. You see that? All right, as vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even if I have received of my father. So you see, Yahweh Shai is going to have slaves as well. Okay? You understand that, people? The nations are all going into captivity. All right? Give me a minute here. All right? 1 Corinthians 15, 24. Then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom, right, to the God power, right? Even the Father, Yahweh, right? The Heavenly Father, right? By setting up the kingdom here on earth. In order for him to do that, he has to take out, all right, the Edomite beast system and the other heathen nations, okay? And now, of course, as it is set up in the scriptures, according to prophecy, he's going to have the other nations, before he takes out the other nations, before he takes out Russia, China, and the other nations, all right, he's going to have them send their missiles. He's going to put his will on them to send the arrows, the ICBMs, that thermonuclear fire onto America, onto Israel, okay? That's what he is going to do first before he takes them out. He's going to use them to destroy America and destroy Israel, to destroy this Edomite beast system. You understand? And then in doing so, in turn, okay, at that point, even NATO is going to turn on America at that point, all right? Because that's explained in the scriptures in Revelation, the 17th chapter. The 10 horns, the beast, all right? These shall hate the whore, all right? And shall make her naked, all right? And send fire on her ass, all right? Okay, and in the next verse it tells you how the Lord will put it in their hearts. Hearts in Hebrew is lab, which means minds, to fulfill his will. So it's all about the will of the Heavenly Father, okay? And there are precepts for that, whether you're talking about Proverbs 21 and 1, whether you're talking about Escalatius 18 and 3. All things, I repeat, all things obey the will of the Most High. All right, so when he shall have put down all rule, see, all authority and power. You see that? That's what Yahushua is coming to do. All right? For he must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet, right? Just like when he died and he said, come sit by my right hand until I have put all enemies under thy footstool, right? Verse 26, and the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. And that's Esau, because that's what he represents, death and destruction. For he hath put all things under his feet, but when he have saith all things are put under him, it is manifest. You see that? It is brought forth. It is brought to happen. All right? It becomes reality. Okay? The prophecies become reality. And he is expected, which did put all things under him. And when all things shall be subdued, see, the other nations, Esau, Edom, the Edomites, all right, starting with their elites, the international banking families, they're going to be the first fruits of captivity, all right, because they're going to escape the thermonuclear fire by being in their bunkers. This is covered in the scriptures, people. It's all prophecy. And unto him then shall the Son also himself be subject, unto him, unto who? The Heavenly Father, right, that put all things under him, that the Most High may be all in all. There you go. Give me a minute.